What's up, deputies? Officer First 30 Minutes here. Today is the last day of the police supercar week, and we are ending it off with a very unique supercar. This is the police Pagani Zonda, and as you can see, it has a very unique design. Like, look at these rear view mirrors. It's got clear glass all the way around the driver's cockpit. It's a two-seater like most of the vehicles we've been using this week. And check out this exhaust system. We've got quad pipes coming out the center. Just very unique looking vehicle. I'm sure it sells for millions of dollars, just like the other cars we've been using this week. So today we're going to be patrolling mainly around the Vespucci area, taking callouts and performing traffic stops. Let's go ahead, make ourselves 10-8 and start today's patrol.
Attention all units. Officer needs assistance in Puerto del Sol.
Lincoln 18, copy that. We've got an officer who's activated their panic button. We're going to be responding code 3 to get to the scene. Another very fast vehicle we're using today. Should be straight ahead up here on the left. I see a Ford Police Interceptor utility. Looks like we have an officer who is being attacked. Let's get back up on scene. We've got a foot pursuit in progress right near Puerto del Sol. We got a male, looks like Caucasian, pink shirt. I think he's armed. I believe he has a gun. So we're going to be trying to chase him down here. Oh, he looks like he just tripped. Drop the weapon. Drop the weapon. Los Santos Police Department, drop your gun now. All right. The gun was dropped. We've got the suspect in custody here. Let's go ahead and take hold of him. And we're going to search him. He's identified himself as Mateus Johnson. So let's go ahead and search Mateus and see if he has anything on him. Found nothing of interest. All right, let's walk him back to our unit, and we're going to be calling a transport to come pick him up. We also want to check on the other officer. Make sure they're okay.
Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We have a traffic alert in Vespucci for narcotics in transit.
Looks like that other officer might have been able to recover. I don't see a dead body anywhere, which is good to hear. So let's go ahead, set him on the ground, and we're going to search his name for any warrants. Expired license, no active warrants. All right, we'll call transport out here to pick him up.
Suspect placed under arrest in Puerto del Sol.
Copy that, dispatch. Animals on the loose.
Roger.
All right, they are gonna transport the suspect to jail.
Citizens report a possible 503 in Del Perro Beach.
Hi. Hey, man.
Lincoln 18, copy that. Gonna be responding code 3. Possible grand theft auto in the area. Looks like they're actually on the beach. Let's check it out. Looks like they might be near the pier. Yep, they're driving across the pier. Let's go ahead. Some local units as well as that air unit in the area. We're gonna try to catch up.
We're in the air and on our way.
All right, I see the helicopter above the suspect's vehicle. Be following this Crown Vic. Looks like it might be a motorcycle that's stolen. Yep, looks like the vehicle that was stolen is a motorcycle. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a tricky pursuit. It's always very difficult to get a motorcycle to stop without it ending up in a pretty serious accident. He is just weaving in and out through traffic. Got the vehicle in question in front of me. It's gonna be occupied 2 times. It's like a white and a black male on this motorcycle. It's gonna be a PCJ, plate number 81 Adam, Washington David,
William David
564.
654. Proceed with caution.
Los Santos Police Department, get off the motorcycle. Basically, I can follow him, try to box him in, and see if he's dumb enough to run into us. It's going to be a tricky situation for sure. Even though they are criminals, I really don't want to intentionally harm them unless it comes to that, if they start pulling out a gun or something like that. Headed back into Vespucci now, making a big circle. We don't know if they're armed. That's the other thing. Okay, I think we got them trapped here. Driver, off the bike. Both of you off.
Police, stop whatever the hell you're doing.
We're able to trap them in there without any injuries. That's actually pretty dang impressive. So let's go ahead and arrest both of these guys for stealing this bike. Failure to yield to blue lights, as well as reckless driving. Oh my gosh.
Christ's sake.
Now, if somebody could arrest this other guy, that would be great, but I don't think they are, so we're going to place him over here. And let's go ahead and arrest his partner. So we've got a Johnny Williams and a Carlos Bennett, I believe. What we're gonna do is search both of them and then just get a transport out here. Nothing of interest. Check the other one. Nothing of interest. All right, we're gonna do multi-transport for both suspects.
Required for a suspect placed under arrest in Little Seoul.
We copy you. On standby.
Roger.
We're also going to impound this PCJ. Get it returned to the rightful owners. We're gonna clear the road, and we will be code 4 off this Grand Theft Auto call.
All units, we have assistance needed in Burton.
Lincoln 18, copy that. We got a security guard requesting assistance, so we're gonna go ahead and respond code 2
Respond code 2.
to this call. Lincoln 18, 1076, code 2. When we pull up on scene, we'll check the call details as well to get a little bit more information about the call and why the security guard is requesting our assistance. Oh my gosh. Totally didn't see that car there. Only damaged it a little bit. This car is just so fast coming off that acceleration. Alright, so it should be... Looks like it's back in this alleyway. Let's pull up our police computer and see what information we do have. So call details, security guard at hotel on Carcer Way, request assistance with a member of the public who will not make payment. So apparently he doesn't want to pay for his hotel stay. So we're going to be responding here. We're going to check this out. Of course, we're going to be pulling up in the Pagani Zonda. It's quite a crowd out here. Let's make contact with the security guard and get the situation under control.
Guy up north, I'm the white guy, no doubt.
Nice to see you again, officer. Got a funny one for you here. The suspect there's caught trying to enter without making payment and now can't get them to leave. Funny, huh? If you could do what is necessary, that would be great. Okay, guard is no longer saying anything.
For real.
So I believe it's this individual over here. So let's talk to the subject. Everybody knows you don't need no credentials if you Abala. If you got a beef with that, we got trouble. And that's all he's got to say. Alright, sir. That's not a good enough reason to not pay. So I'm going to have to escort you off this property. He's not being hostile. So I think I can just kind of walk him off the property line. Actually, there might be a better way to do this. What is Control H? I want him to follow me. So let's see if he'll follow me. Yep, he's gonna follow me. All right, sir, we're gonna escort you off the property, and yeah, you're not making a scene. I would ID him, but I can't use the interaction menu for some reason to just stop him, because that would be another big concern of mine, that he might have warrants out on him. I'm not too sure, but for now we're just gonna walk off the property. He's complying with my orders, so everything is going smoothly. What is this vehicle doing? He just crashed into the building there. All right, stop, follow, right here is good. Okay, yeah, I'll try one more time to get his ID. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get his ID. He's off the property line. I'll go make contact again with the guard, let him know he shouldn't be a problem again, and if he is a problem again, all he needs to do is call 911, and the next time we see him on the property, he will be arrested for trespassing.
Attention all units, we are code 4.
What's up? You know how it is. Work around.
Dispatch calling unit.
All right, apparently we have an officer down in the area. One officer down, EMS unavailable. Go check on the officer. Wigan 18, copy that. 1076, we're responding code 3. We got an officer down in the area.
Roger that.
And we've got one person fleeing. Save the officer, go after the suspect. We're gonna save the officer. To me, it's more priority. We get the officer treated. I could care less about the suspect at this point. So what we're gonna do is call EMS out here. EMS is gonna be responding to your location.
Units, medical aid requested in Vespucci Canal. Dispatch units from Rockford Hills Fire Department. An ambulance requested.
He
from,
looks down.
Rockford
It doesn't
Hills,
look too good.
response code 3.
Let's put up some barriers here for his protection. Oh, he just broke through that barrier.
A fire truck responding code 3.
I'm not seeing blood. I don't know how he was knocked out, potentially from a blunt object. I'm not too sure. All right, we were able to revive this officer. He appears like he's gonna be okay, and it looks like the suspect was also able to be caught. So we will remove the barriers and continue our patrol. Vehicle in front of us has a lot of smoke pouring from the engine, which is in the back of this particular vehicle, as well as a tire that's busted out on his front driver's side. So we're gonna be pulling him over. We're going to be running a plate check on him as well. This is going to be a vehicle that is unsafe to be driven on the road. It's going to be a comment to plate number 68 Adam Ocean Nora 831.
Hit and run.
And apparently it's being flagged as being involved in a hit and run. So what I'm going to do is call in one other unit and we're going to do a felony stop here. Let's see if it's register owner is going to be a Max Harrison. If the register owner of the vehicle is driving it, he is going to be placed under arrest, and we're going to have to figure out what's going on with that. All right, driver,
Police!
out of the
Stop
vehicle,
whatever the
hands
hell
in the
you're
air.
doing.
Los Santos Police
Jesus
Department on the ground. This is a felony stop. Lincoln 18 show one suspect in custody. Max Harrison, it is the registered owner of the Comet. So what we're gonna do now is search him, and then we're gonna search his vehicle and get him taken to jail, which is right across the street. It's Max, I'm gonna grab you. Get transport out here.
Assistance needed for a suspect placed under arrest in Vespucci Canal.
So sometimes you get lucky when you stop these vehicles that have broken taillights, a headlight that's out, and they'll have a warrant out or something on their vehicle. So let's search this Comet, see if we can find anything else.
You moron.
Thanks.
You idiot.
Okay, police nightstick, some knuckle dusters, and a butterfly knife. So this thing is going to be impounded. Need a tow truck to my location. We'll sit in the car here as the tow truck comes. And that is going to conclude it for today's patrol. Police Supercar Week is over. I think it's been an awesome week. I think we had a huge variety of cars. Big shout out to Game 68240 for making these unique police cars, all from the game Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. If you have any suggestions for future patrols, just leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on the next patrol.